And that's why you have to be surrounded by the people who are doing, who are active. They're doing all the things that are necessary to propel their lives. Because you are what you eat. If you consume toxic things, toxic content, toxic gossip from the mouths of hypocrites and arrogant people or people with poor mentality, then you yourself will turn into the toxic thing that you are consuming. If you surround yourself with good company, then those good folks that are in alignment with their goals and they are actively seeking out opportunities and resources to better themselves, you in turn will start to emulate that kind of person. That's good company. Because those people, that small circle of friends, they're not about the petty stuff that's happening. They're about elevating themselves to a whole new caliber of people. They are business oriented. They are sharp. They are excellent communicators. They are emotionally intelligent. These are the people you have to seek out when you are ready. And you will know you're ready because you'll start to drift away from your other group of friends, even family. You'll start to pull apart from them, or they will turn their backs on you one way or the other. And that's how you'll know. You'll start to isolate yourself and be more introspective. And then you'll realize the tribe that you're leaning towards, those are the people that you are most aligned with. Because you yourself want to better yourself. And so do they. Your kindred spirit. You two are one and the same, cut from the same cloth. So keep your circle small. Keep it tight-knit. And when you feel that you are starting to kind of drift in and out of pessimism, cynicism, and then on the flip side, optimism and, positivity, positive thinking, because again, it's all about duality. There's two sides to every human being, and there's a lightness and there's a darkness. So when you kind of teeter and you're on the fence between those two personalities, lean into the friendships that bring you out of pessimism. That's why it's so important to seek out people who inspire you to be better. Don't shy away from that. Don't think, oh, they're better than me because they've got a lot going on. I mean, birds of a feather really do flock together. So if you can see a bunch of people who are wasting away their lives and they're brain rotting and they're consuming brain rot content and they're just doom scrolling all the time and, they're a vegetable on the couch and they're just, binge watching stuff and they're not really being productive and they're not using that time wisely, you can only think like, hey, if those type of people have found each other, then they really do belong together. Think about the flip side, the other side to that, where you have friends who are building businesses together, who are helping each other where they lack. There's someone else that has gained insight or knowledge or even skill in another area, and they're willing to fill the hole, the gaps, wherever the gaps may be. Like, I'm really great with videography and storytelling, and so my friend might need me to kind of chip in and help her with editing and cutting and splicing and streaming together a story. Whereas she's really great at writing, so she's good at scripting. And so therefore, a beautiful piece can be made that way. We all have something to offer each other. And it's really important to start leaning into, what do I have that I can be of service to someone else? And what do they have that they can help me at where I'm at? Always be surrounded by good company, guys, because you will have moments of doubt. And if you're really on the cusp of transformation, all of that doubt, like, this is your tower moment, all of that doubt and fear and anxiety and depression, it's going to hit you hard, because there is such thing as extinction burst, where all of that negativity and that dark matter, dark energy is going to hit you in extreme ways, everywhere, everything, all at once. And you're going to feel so suffocated, so bogged down, so drained, where you feel like you don't have any fight left in you and you just want to quit, cut your losses, and turn back around. But that's the moment where you're finally going to have a major breakthrough. But you need people in your life, and hopefully the universe can conspire with you and bring you these type of people who will pretty much shake you and really beat some wisdom and knowledge in you and words of affirmation and encouragement, and tell you, no, keep going, keep moving, keep going forward. Don't stop. You're almost there. Life is not a sprint. It is a marathon. It's going to take you forever, for the rest of your days on earth, to get to where you need to be. But there are milestones. There are moments where after mile 5 or 7 or 10, you get to rest and you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. But I know we use marathon as a metaphor. In reality, it's 26.2 miles, but it's a lot longer than that. Just think of it as all the years that God has put in your life, and hopefully will continue to put many, many, many more years in your life. And so when you think about it that way, it's like, okay, a few years ago, I celebrated an achievement and the people around me were super proud of me, and I was proud of myself, and I was happy, and I won this award, and I got recognition for this. That's great. And now here I am 4 years later, and I've got nothing to show for it. Was that it for me? Absolutely not. You have to keep going. Don't doubt yourself and think that that's it. That's all that you've given. That's all that you've got. And that's all that there is left of you. Absolutely not. There's more. But you still have to keep chipping away at that. So please surround yourself with like-minded people, because when you're with others that really don't have direction in their life and they're content with where they're at, with the job that they have, that, is undervaluing them or overworking them. That's not where you want to be. So you kind of have to distance yourself away from people who are okay with that, because you're not okay with that. So why would you want to surround yourself with someone who's happy to be there, even though deep down they're really miserable? But if they put in the time and the effort to figure out what it is that they really wanted to do, then you two would finally be on the same page, and you'd be like, okay, this friend actually wants better for themselves like I do. Now I feel like we are on a similar path. And then you two will start to motivate each other, because you'll see that twinkle in their eye, that spark of change. And they want to be an agent of change. They want to really test themselves and really put forth the discipline that it takes to become whatever it is that they want to become. So if you're in good company, remain there, because you are on the right path and you are on the road to success. It's okay to have doubts, but it's not okay to stay in that doubtful mindset forever. Start reaching out to people that understand you, know where you're coming from because they've been there, and know how to get you out of that rut or that funk, because it's only temporary. I hope this helped.